a new product for fundraising that is appropriate for junior miners. So JSE Private Placements is a new initiative that was launched earlier this year. We have seen that capital formation in the unlisted or private market has been growing tremendously, particularly since the global financial crisis. And many exchanges around the world, including NASDAQ Private Markets, which is probably the leader in this space, have then moved into helping unlisted companies raise capital. And then we have a full focus on the SME ecosystem and how we as the JSE can assist with capital formation within that world. So JSE Private Placements really says to issuers, whether you are an unlisted junior miner, an exploration company, whether you're a tech firm, all of those companies are welcome to raise capital on JSE Private Placements. At the moment, we currently have 15 companies raising 3 billion rands worth of capital on the platform. We also have investors on the platform, including your large institutions like Sanlums and Old Mutual and Momentum. These are the alternatives teams within those large institutions, as well as private equity funds, venture capital. We have some BE investment companies and some high net worth investors. And so we've created this ecosystem that says, please come onto JSE Private Placements for your fundraise if the listing route is not appropriate for you at this stage. We then also say to issuers that the process is really made to be as simple as possible and help your fundraise process happen as quickly as possible. So you as a junior miner, you would come to us, we would understand what you're looking to raise money for, we would look at all your documentation, upload your documentation onto the platform, we would do all the FICA checks, and then we would then put the fundraise onto our platform. We do have a setup fee that we would charge that's somewhere between 20,000 Rand and 100,000 Rand, depending on how much you're raising. If you're raising below 50 million Rands and you have an advisor, it's 20,000 Rand for a setup fee. And within paying that setup fee, your deal goes live. And within 2 weeks, we will put you in front of qualified investors that understand your deal. And these investors obviously have money in their pockets to invest in your deal and understand your ecosystem. We would also then give you a session with some of our service providers that help you with understanding your revenue opportunities, understanding your business model and seeing how it can be accelerated, and talking about access to market. We also have various service providers that can even help you with any grant funding that is available from the government. So really, once that setup invoice is paid, there's value that's created for you within 2 weeks of your platform, of you being on the platform. What we then do with your deal on the platform is that we invite the investor universe to come online, have a look at your teaser. If they like your teaser, they can then sign an NDA and then get into the data room and start to look at all your documentation, whether it's a CPR, financial model, historical financials, team profiles. Even for greenfield projects, we understand that there might not be historical financials, and we are okay with that, but we would need to see the geological information, and also we would need to see what your logistics solutions are where necessary, as well as your off-takers, etc. So the investor gets to see all of that information on the platform, and then the investor then will respond and reach out and say, listen, I like your project. Can we do site visits? Can we do a proper due diligence? Once the due diligence is done, term sheets can be issued and documentation can be signed on the platform or off platform as well, if one so wishes. And then post that, we can then even explore payment going through the platform, or the investor can say they would rather use their standard payment procedures. And effectively, then the transaction is done. We would then charge an additional fee, and that additional fee then is effectively a success fee, and that success fee is typically higher than the setup fee. In terms of where our fees rank in terms of the size of the transaction, we have a tiered model. So our lowest fee range is about 0.75% of the funds that you're raising. If you're raising 300 million and above, those kind of fees then start to get to about 15 basis points, or 0.15% of the fundraise, which we think is quite competitive. Typically, advisors in this space, I used to be a corporate finance advisor myself, would charge between 3 and 5%. And so our fees really say that we allow for your advisors, whether it's your financial advisors or your legal advisors, we allow for all of them to have space within our framework. We think it's a really an exciting opportunity for junior miners to have an alternative fundraise opportunity. We do work with people like the IDC as well. They are also on our platform, and we've received deals that have gone through the IDC on the debt side, and the equity is being raised on our side. Some deals have been approved by the NEF, for example, but there's still an equity gap, and so those deals are on our platform. So really very keen to meet with all of you and see how we can assist.